Hare Krishna friends, welcome back to my Kanha's Darshan. In chapter 4, Lord Krishna reveals how spiritual knowledge is received by disciplic succession and the reason and nature of his descent into this material world. Here, he also explains the paths of action and knowledge as well as the wisdom regarding the supreme knowledge which results at the culmination of the two paths. Thus, this chapter is entitled as the Transcendental Knowledge. Friends, before we begin, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and also click on the bell icon so that you can get my new video updates. Lord Krishna reveals that he is transmitting an ancient teaching to Arjuna. Though Krishna has taught this wisdom to gods and others before Arjuna, it has become diluted and lost with time. Arjuna inquires that this loss is possible because Lord Krishna was born countless times later than the god of the sun. Lord Krishna clarifies that he has been born countless times is eternal and comes to earth in human form when righteousness fails and chaos threatens to prevail. In verse 7 of chapter 4, Krishna says that Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir-bhavati bharata abhyuttanamadharmasya tadatmanan srujamayam, which means whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in unrighteousness, O Arjuna, at that time I manifest myself on earth. In his present incarnation, Lord Krishna is here to help Arjuna understand the complex nature of action. Lord Krishna explains that God is in action through worship, and that in this context, God is both the actor and the action. Worship or sacrifice has many paths, including the paths of meditation, self-denial, and study of scriptures. However, these paths are subsets of the main path of right action. Wisdom is the outcome of right action. Thus, it is important to have a wise teacher as a guide. Although there are many paths to God and many paths of worship or sacrifice, it is critical to remember that Lord Krishna is specifically urging Arjuna on the path of Karma Yoga or right action. In fact, Lord Krishna argues all other paths are born of this primary path of action. This path is right for Arjuna, the warrior, but might not be right for a Brahmin scholar. However, because Lord Krishna believes each path includes action, the path of right action is the underlying path regardless. Friends, this was the summary for the chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita. Now we shall meet in my next video with chapter 5, that is the Karma Sannyas Yoga, the yoga of the renunciation. Till then, take care. Hare Krishna.